हेलो हेलो। चलो भाई। ब्रदर ज्वाइन हो जाओ भाई, जो ज्वाइन होगा। हाय ब्रदर, व्हाट्स अप। हाँ, भी ठीक चल रहा है। से हाय हेलो ब्रदर। इन बाप पे पूरा लो जा रहा है भाई। Let's go.
next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. It is all eyes forward. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting...
It's Luis Suarez! Sensational from Suarez!
Oh, my first goal.
This is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent.
Suarez.
This could be good. Very good.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
मेरे ओपोनेंट ने काट दिया है भाई। यार ओपोनेंट गेम छोड़ के चला गया। What the hell, man? भाई किसी का आईडी रिव्यू करना है तो मेरे को बोलो, उसका आईडी रिव्यू कर देता हूँ, उसके बाद फ्रेंडली मैच स्टार्ट करेंगे भाई। एनीवन आईडी रिव्यू गाइस तो कमेंट करो भाई। एनीवन आईडी रिव्यू? चलो फ्रेंडली मैच खेलते हैं।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this
Colour
one
and
now.
passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a
Things
feast of it.
already rolling.
Things already rolling.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
And well pitched. They can't hurt with their
Machino
backs to go.
was in no mood for any of that.
Machino was in no mood for any of that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read.
That's
He
rather
read that
hopeful.
really well and stopped it. That's rather hopeful.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Eto'o. That is good
Now it's
pressure, just
Neymar.
hounded him
Now
off
it's
it.
Eto'o. That is good pressure, just
It's
hounded
really
him
well
off it.
cleared.
It's really well cleared.
And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o!
Here's Eto'o.
Sensational from
It's
Eto'o!
Eto'o.
A finish right from the top draw. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
First breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Neymar. Neymar running with intent.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond.
He has leveled that.
Well, it was a
अरे
confident
यार
attempt, and
थोड़ा
he made
ऊपर
it
से
look like
चला
a
गया
double the way he generated that power.
बैड लक मैन
Machino. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up.
This is a promising build-up.
That's going wide left. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Defence
I'm
just
struggling
about
to
came
work
on
out
top,
whether
but
that
they
was
were certainly
brave
tested.
or a bit stupid.
I'm
Maybe
struggling
both,
to
actually.
work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both,
Neymar.
actually.
Oh, this is a very good run. Chance!
Neymar. Oh, this is a
Neymar
very
really had a clever trick
अरे
to
यार
shake off
पेट
his
में भी
opponent,
भाई
but
शॉट
he
मार
left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Now it's Eto'o.
come on Neymar
Now it's Eto'o.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Milan go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. That is commitment to the cause. Milan with their
एडवांस में
first in the game for either side
भाई
actually.
एडवांस में ड्रिबल बहुत ही अच्छा होता
And
है
it's Kunde
सिर्फ
over to the right
प्रैक्टिस
flank.
चाहिए भाई प्रैक्टिस
And now they can spring out of defence. No, it's Forlan. Nicked it back promptly. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Neymar. Neymar makes a dash for it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a really well-measured ball. Time and again they are repelled.
Vigo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Iniesta. And here's Forlan.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Forlan. Nice control. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Milan leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Substitution.
He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot.
He's shifting through
It's
the gears
anyone's
here.
ball now,
There's the
but he's
shot.
left
It's anyone's
disappointed.
ball now. But he's left disappointed.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And he welcomes it in.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Welcomes it in.
Oh, and the referee says that.
ओहो भाई
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense.
बहुत ही
The
ज्यादा
two sides
नजदीक हो गया था
separated
वो।
by the game's only goal.
The two sides
Neto
separated
claiming
by
the
the
man of the
game's
match award.
only goal. Neto claiming the man of the match award.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez makes a dash for it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan!
Oh भाई,
The first significant strike. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Eto'o, and this is Neymar. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them, and the score is 1-0. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Eto'o, always looking for that half a chance. No, he refuses to take the bait. Gotti. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle. Luis Suarez! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but
good
that's a
pass,
warning to the
Guardiola.
opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Can he get on the end of this?
Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Xavi Alonso. Eto'o. Now it's Neymar. Well, that's well done, really robust. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Gotti. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. It is a corner. They've played it short. Back when it goes. Real chance! Oh, crossbar! Oh, this is a
बच गए
great
बस.
position. Great challenge, time to perfection. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
लग अच्छा था भाई, बच गए, नहीं तो
Industry or
गोल था.
intent thus far, a little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Milan with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Milan currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Is there any support? He might
These
not
two
need
wouldn't
it.
come off second best.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
भाई
take
इसमें
any
ज़्यादा
risks.
अच्छा ड्रिबलिंग होता है
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
Well,
take
the
any
defence
risks.
proved
बट
infallible
पता
then,
नहीं
but
चलता
that
कि
won't be the
प्लेयर
last
कहाँ
they'll
पे
see
है
of him.
ये
Proved
कुछ एडवांटेज
infallible
है
then. Won't be the
बाकी
last
छोड़
we'll
के
see
ये
of him.
वाले में
Gotti.
दिखता है भाई कि
Gotti.
ड्रिबल अच्छा कर पाओगे
Gotti. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Being still separated by the
Neymar
game's
going
only
face
goal.
to face with his great rival.
Neymar going face to face with his great rival.
Neymar. Neymar running with the ball. It's Neymar!
Neymar.
And yes, it's
It's
there!
Neymar!
ओ भाई व्हाट अ
And there we
गोल
have it, the two-goal cushion.
And there we have it, a two-goal cushion.
A truly wicked
व्हाट अ
strike,
गोल
nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a
It may be
third.
tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, great defending, that needed to... Can he finish?
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That needed to finish.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a
Knocks it out
magnificent
wide.
save.
Plays the return pass.
Knocks it out wide.
गाइस इस कैमरा एंगल में एक ही
Threads one in.
एडवांटेज है भाई
Kunde makes the
इसमें
interception.
आपका
Threads one
प्लेयर
in.
कहाँ पे है अब ये
Now it's
बहुत ही
Eto'o.
कम देख
They need
पाओगे
to play this quicker in transitions
बट
like
इसमें
this.
ड्रिबल आप अगर आप
Trying to
ड्रिबलर
skip
हो
past
तो
his
इस
man. Now he's
कैमरा
running
एंगल
away.
में भाई आप
Trying to skip past his
Neymar!
man.
नेक्स्ट लेवल
It's
ड्रिबल
in
कर
the
सकते हो
play.
भाई
Neymar really had a clever trick to shake off his
1v1
opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
हाँ भाई इस मैच के बाद
He's left
खेलेंगे
shaking
भाई
his own head in disappointment.
ये मैच खेल लें उसके बाद खेलेंगे ठीक है
Nicely spread.
Nicely spread.
And it's Neymar.
And it's Neymar.
Neymar. Neymar driving forward. It's Neymar! Just cruising!
It's
They are cruising!
Just
Pump,
cruising.
panache and passion.
Cruising.
This a man full of
भाई
it all.
कैमरा एंगल चेंज करने से भाई जो आपका जो ड्रिबलिंग का
And a trademark move.
ये होता है
It's
ना
with the
पॉसिबिलिटी
inimitable
उसका बहुत ही ज़्यादा बढ़
magnificence.
जाता है भाई
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's
स्पेशली
very
ब्रदर इस
impressive.
कैमरा एंगल पे
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him,
क्योंकि भाई
Peter. He
पहले
seems
बहुत ही
to
ज़्यादा
be pushing
प्रॉब्लम
his
हो रहा था
stature with
मेरे को
every goal.
टाइमिंग अच्छा नहीं हो रहा था बट अभी
3-0 and
जब
things are
कैमरा
starting
एंगल
to
को
look
चेंज किया तो
awfully
भाई
cosy.
टाइमिंग अच्छा हो
3-0
गया
and things are
ड्रिबल
starting
करने
to
का
look awfully cosy.
Milan are closing in on a comfortable win.
Milan
आपको
are closing in
टाइमिंग
on a
अगर
comfortable win.
करेक्ट
Driving
करना है तो
forward.
भाई ये कैमरा एंगल बेस्ट है
Neymar looking to shake
Driving
off some
forward.
unwanted attention.
Yeah, they've set out to
to shake
man-mark
off
him
some
now, but
unwanted
this is an
attention.
embarrassing
They've
example
set
of
out to
too little too
man-mark
late.
him now, but this is an embarrassing
The
example
move
अरे
is
of
यार
too
slick,
little too
the
late.
speed is
गलत वाला
slippery.
ड्रिबलिंग हो
The
गया
defence
It
though
is
able to hold
the
on this time.
speed is slippery. The defence though able to hold
Quick
on
to
this time.
react. Now it's Neymar.
He was quick to react.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes added
Neymar.
time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Howson
Added time
is
going up here,
always
it's
looking to
3
break
minutes.
lines.
Howson
And he's quick
is
to snatch
always
it back.
looking to break lines.
That's that, the
He's
end.
quick to snatch it back.
So a real showpiece win.
That's that, the
This
end.
lot were simply far too
So
clever
a
for
real
their
खेलेंगे
opponents,
भाई
and despite their
अब आप
best
ही के साथ
endeavours,
खेलेंगे
it has ended in an easy win.
And despite their best
Neymar
endeavours, it has
gleefully
ended in
reminding
an
us that
easy win. Neymar gleefully reminding us that
माय आईडी ठीक है भाई, चेक कर देंगे भाई, चलो आईडी रिव्यू कर दे। रुको, ये बॉक्स ड्रॉ मान लो, उसके बाद आपका आईडी रिव्यू कर देते हैं भाई। ठीक है। क्या है भाई, मैंने बॉक्स ड्रॉ देखा ही नहीं भाई। फर्नांडो टोरेस, ये वाला क्रॉसर स्पेशलिस्ट। भाई क्रॉसर स्पेशलिस्ट लॉफ्टेड पास 90 प्लस होने से पास अच्छा जाता है। इस पैक में सबसे बढ़िया अगर कार्ड बोलोगे, कांते का कार्ड है। अगर आपके पास शो टाइम वाला कांते नहीं है तो भाई इस कांते के लिए जाओ भाई। देखते हैं भाई क्या मिलता है। भाई जो नहीं चाहिए था वही दे दिया कोना ने, क्या यार। देखते हैं भाई, एक बार इसका स्टैक्स देख लेते हैं, कितना तक जाता है। वाओ, 100 तक, 100 रेटिंग क्रॉसर स्पेशलिस्ट, 88। अभी देखना पड़ेगा भाई इसका 88 में कितना जाता है। स्पीड 94, अच्छा है। किकिंग पावर 88, हो सकता है भी। हाँ भाई आपका आईडी रिव्यू कर देंगे भाई। फिजिकल कांटेक्ट अच्छा है, स्टेमिना अच्छा है, लो पास ठीक ठाक, बट लॉफ्टेड पास अगर 90 प्लस होता है इसका तो। चलो आपका आईडी रिव्यू कर देते हैं, चलो। गाइस आईडी रिव्यू हो रहा है, जो जो आईडी रिव्यू करना चाहता है वो मेरे को अपना आईडी का नाम टेक्स्ट कर डीएम करो भाई। चलो फर्स्ट आईडी, वाओ इम्प्रेसिव मैन, इम्प्रेसिव। डिवीजन 1, वाओ इम्प्रेसिव। एआई में डिवीजन 3, इम्प्रेसिव मैन, वेरी इम्प्रेसिव योर रैंकिंग। वाओ व्हाट ए स्क्वाड मैन, व्हाट ए स्क्वाड। 3 CB, टू गुड मैन, 3 CB आपका टू गुड है। ठीक है। डीएमएफ में एंकर मैन है, एक एक बॉक्स टू बॉक्स है। टू अटैकिंग मिडफील्डर, एक एसएस एम्बाप्पे का कार्ड, शो टाइम नया वाला, नाइस। सीएफ बेल का कार्ड, टू गुड मैन, टू गुड। ओ सब्स्टिट्यूशन में भी बहुत ही अच्छा अच्छा कार्ड है। सेफचेंको, ओवेन। नाइस नाइस आईडी, नाइस आईडी मैन, नाइस। बहुत ही अच्छा आईडी है। देखो भाई एक ही बात बोलूंगा, अगर डिफेंस आपका कमजोर हो रहा है, ठीक है, तो भाई एलबी और आरबी का यूज करो। आपके पास प्रॉपर एलबी आरबी का भी सोल्यूशन है भाई। ठीक है। अगर डिफेंस कमजोर हो रहा है भाई तो ही एलबी आरबी का यूज करो, वरना भाई जो अगर आप 3 CF में, आई मीन 3 CB में अगर आप कंफर्ट हो तो भाई इसे लेके ही खेलो, आईडी बहुत ही अच्छा है आपका। इसमें कोई डाउट नहीं है। अगर डिफेंस अच्छा कर पा रहे हो भाई तो ये फॉर्मेशन सही है। अगर डिफेंस खराब हो रहा है तो चेंज योर फॉर्मेशन, एलबी राइट भी ऐड करो टीम में, डिस्ट्रॉयर बिल्डअप सीबी को ऐड करो। ठीक है, उसके बाद एंकर मैन और बॉक्स टू बॉक्स जो जो आपके पास है, वियरा है और ये वाला एंकर मैन है, इन दोनों को एक साथ करो। ठीक है, दो अटैकिंग मिडफील्डर लगा और दो सीएफ लगा दो, बस मक्खन चलेगा भाई। नाइस आईडी ब्रदर, बहुत ही अच्छा आइडिया है। 10 आउट ऑफ 10 ब्रदर। भाई और किसी का आईडी रिव्यू करना, नहीं तो मैं फ्रेंड मैच के लिए जाऊंगा भाई। और किसी का आईडी रिव्यू करना है तो मेरे को टेक्स्ट करो भाई। भाई जल्दी जल्दी बताओ भाई, फ्रेंड मैच खेलने के लिए चला जाऊंगा, उसके बाद बोलोगे कि भाई आईडी रिव्यू कर दो, फिर नहीं हो पाएगा फिर। और नहीं तो जब फ्रेंडली मैच खेलूंगा उसमें ऐड। हाँ, माई आईडी ठीक है, चलो आप ट्राई कर देते हैं। सेकेंड आईडी रिव्यू चलो। वाओ मैन, वेरी इम्प्रेसिव डिविजन 1 प्लेयर मैन, वेरी इम्प्रेसिव। यस ब्रदर, वेरी इम्प्रेसिव। योर रैंक पीवीसी रैंक ऑनलाइन डिवीजन, हाईएस्ट एआई में डिवीजन 6 हो गई। इसको थोड़ा सा पुश कर लो और भी आईडी देखने के लिए अच्छा हो जाएगा। ठीक है, फेवरेट प्लेयर आपका है क्राइफ, एल बी आर बी गुड ब्रदर, सी बी डिस्ट्रॉयर बिल्डअप डिस्ट्रॉयर गुड, जीके गुड। भाई अगर दोनों डीएमएफ एक एंकरमैन खिला दो भाई, एंकरमैन खिलाओ उसके साथ ओस्टाटीटर हो या बॉक्स टू बॉक्स हो उसको खिलाओ, तो डिफेंस का पकड़ बहुत ही अच्छा रहता है। ठीक है, एंकरमैन डीप इंडिविजुअल इंस्ट्रक्शन में जाने के बाद डीप लाइन दे देना, वो आपका फिफ्थ सीबी का काम करेगा, बहुत ही ज़्यादा डाउन में आएगा। ठीक है, एम एफ आर बोथ गुड मैन, मेसी और प्राइस बोथ गुड। 108, 108 भाई, रोमिनिक का कार्ड 108 रोमी। नाइस मैन, नाइस। बोथ सेव और वेरी गुड मैन। सब्स्टिट्यूशन में भी बहुत ही अच्छा अच्छा प्लेयर है भाई। भाई टॉटी मिला भाई आपको, वाह भाई वाह, टॉटी मिला। बटिस्टुटा का भी कार्ड है भाई। नाइस ब्रदर, नाइस। आपका आईडी भाई 10 आउट ऑफ 9 भाई, 10 आउट ऑफ 9। बट आपका गेम प्ले बहुत ही अच्छा है भाई, आप देखने से ही पता चलता है। गाइस नेक्स्ट आईडी रिव्यू कौन करना चाहेगा बोलो, नहीं तो फ्रेंड मैच के लिए हम जाने वाले हैं। यश ब्रदर, बहुत ही अच्छा आईडी है आपका। चलो भाई फ्रेंड मैच स्टार्ट करते हैं, चलो। सबका हो गया ना? चलो। लो भाई, ज्वाइन हो जाओ। भाई 1v1 आ जाओ। ग्लैशियस की आ जाओ भाई, रूम तो ओपन है भाई। जो पहले आएगा भाई उसके साथ ही खेल लेंगे भाई। जो पहले ज्वाइन होगा भाई उसके साथ ही खेल लेंगे। ठीक है भाई। इस बार लगता है कोई और ज्वाइन हो गया भाई। अगली बार आप आ जाना, कोई बात नहीं। फ्रेंडली भाई, हाँ भाई आ जाओ, नेक्स्ट मैच आ जाओ भाई। यश ब्रदर नेक्स्ट मैच आप आ जाना, उसके बाद भाई ज्वाइन नहीं हो पाया। हाँ भाई नेक्स्ट मैच आ जाना यश भाई, उसके बाद आप आ जाना भाई। जिसने मेरे को अभी टेक्स्ट किया फ्रेंडली भाई, उसके बाद आप आ जाना भाई। ठीक है भाई। मेरे को ये बोलना है भाई, क्या जो नया डमी आया है भाई वो प्रॉपर ब्रिट्स कल मार पाता है भाई? ब्रिट्स पेट टू स्किल ब्रिट्स कर दिया है भाई, बट उतना अच्छा मार पाता है ब्रिट्स कलर?
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action
भाई
to start.
कोनामी पेट टू स्किल सभी दे रहा है, बट भाई
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for
स्टैक्स
the
बहुत ही
central
ज़्यादा
characters
कमज़ोर दे रहा
who
है।
are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And that is doing no harm at all.
हाँ सही है, ठीक ठाक। जॉनथन
Lampard gathers from the goal kick.
अच्छा भाई।
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Eto. That looks a cracking ball. It's Eto! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a
चलो भाई
real
फर्स्ट फ्रेंडली
awakening.
मैच
It's
खेल।
almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
भाई क्या हो रहा है भाई, फ्रेंडली मैच जब भी खेल रहा हूँ ये वैसे घूम
Sweepingly
जाता है।
executed with deadly
क्या
efficiency.
Look,
मतलब?
if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find the answer to it when it's applied like that.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
ज़ाट
Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Hazard. And this is Eto. And he welcomes it in. Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but
वो
couldn't
भाई
quite slow
नाइस
down.
सेव, नाइस।
And here's Eto. Dani Olmo.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, asks a lot of the forwards this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
This is a promising build-up. McAllister. And he was quick to react. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Eto. Thuram cuts out the pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Hazard. And a chance! He's got a goal! Two to the good.
Second goal, brother. Chalo.
Purring, absolutely purring. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but that's a good run of third.
Euphoria, utopia,
Third goal, bhai.
cavorting. They are purring, truly purring.
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And yes, it's him again. Milan. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's going to be disappointed with that. That's a good ball. Lampard. Eto. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Eto. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And this is Eto. Eto! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pirlo to take it as usual. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The message is clear, none shall pass. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
It's Hazard! He lifts the roof! He gave it plenty and some. Trashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Thuram calmly anticipates. Now it's Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. Yehi. He's looking wide. He's found a way through. He is through here. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great chance! Oh, good finish. Simplicity itself.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan still making a fight of this. And it's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lampard. Now it's Eto. Shot could be on. And the shot! And a neat finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Things looking so easy, almost too... Vinicius Junior!
4 added minutes
Keeper
has been
always had the
indicated.
measure of that. They've played it short. Chance to shoot! Azar. Eto. Time added on 4 minutes. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, that was vital. McAllister. So that's it. It is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating
So
performance.
there it is, everyone.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Milan.
I'm
against
Peter Drury,
Milan.
and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Oh, there's a probing ball, looking to pass their way up the pitch.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Oh, he's played it in, and the shot! It's a loose ball. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Nice physical challenge. Picked out, it's Lampard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lampard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Maldini can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Still goalless at the moment. And this is Hullet. He has found the way through. Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Chouameni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Azar. And this is Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. Nesta can get it clear. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Bojan. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's found a way past. Deftly away. Hazard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Neymar. Manchester United have reclaimed it. First quarter of an hour gone. Knocks it into space.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing.
And Bojan! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Thuram is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Threads one in. That has not gone well. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Pirlo has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Batistuta. And that's been won straight back. Floated through. And he's straight offside. And it's Berbatov. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Oh, this looks sharp. Tries to play it through. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. It's a searching pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Schneider. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. And the referee says that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for Milan, number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on the field
So
is
right back into the
number
action.
11, George Best.
Milan really
Substitution
can
in
count
progress.
themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Good read, needed to be. Lampard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Not the most accurate pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Okazaki, and here's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Okazaki. And here's Okazaki. Okazaki! Superb from Okazaki! About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
The first breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Best. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's been hooked away. Can he finish? Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Well, it's a shame it ended up a little wasteful. They had the perfect opportunity to break away, and then they go and do that. It's got to be a quicker transition.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Corner number 2 then. Getting up there! Zanetti with the clearance.
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Tries one from range. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
Milan really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
And he is shot a goal!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Schmeichel gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
There will be 3
Neymar.
minutes added time.
Silvestre, and here's De Jong. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Best. Harrison cuts out the pass. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Best picking up the Man of the Match award.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the
Manchester
atmosphere
United.
frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Schneider.
So, a breakthrough already. And the pass is intercepted. And this is Berbatov. Girassi! Oh, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get it through? And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
First quarter of an hour gone. He won't be happy with that one. Berbatov. Howson gets across to intercept that. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Ibrahimovic. No, that's been intercepted. And he is down. It's Asa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And a header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's an excellent interception. And Dijk is there to clear. Girassi, and here's Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's heaved it away. It'll be a throw-in. Deftly away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. So a temporary halt to the action.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So we're off again. Eto. Now it's Hazard. He's found a way through. Oh, super ball. And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Puyol. Rijkaard. And it's De Jong. Now it's Berbatov. Looking for a runner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high...
Berbatov! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning.
There could be trouble here. Now it's Berbatov. Berbatov finds himself offside. Zanetti cuts it out. No way through there. Now it's Eto. Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. And it's Hazard. And there's green grass ahead of him.
He'd be disappointed with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Schneider! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Neymar.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Now it's Girassi. Great chance! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
And that's been one straight back.
4 added minutes
Ball's
has
gone
been
astray.
indicated.
And he's there to belt it away. There's the delivery.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's that. Milan proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way.
And they are clearly so happy to have won it.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A clear
and
night,
welcome to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. Referee's given a throw. That is good alertness. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Bellingham. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cannavaro. Thuram ventures forward. It's a pretty loose pass. Mendes getting forward. Can he get it through? Now it's Yamal. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Kanchanaburi Power do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Nice, a tried and tested for big chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Looking to play him in. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking tidy in possession here. Bellingham. here's Cristiano Ronaldo. McAllister. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. He is through here. And he's there to get it away. And for the first half, that is that. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And we'd like to inform you now that the
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Kanchanaburi Power clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. Nice bit of trickery. Now it's Stoichkov. Pepe. Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball. And that should get the job done. Applies the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's shifting through the gears here. Picks out Britt, tries a shot! And he hits the net! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 66 minutes is number 17.
Kanchanaburi Power have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Stoichkov. Kanchanaburi Power have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mohun Bagan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 21, Pirlo. Number 20, Hazard. Coming on the field, number 8, Schneider. Number 11, Pep Guardiola. Number 9,
And into the
Stoichkov.
grateful arms of the keeper. Kanchanaburi Power have the chance to go the other way. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they win it back again. Knocks it into space. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Kanchanaburi Power clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now is this the final assault? No, it's come to nothing.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's lost his man,
added time.
goes for a shot! It's a goal! Deep, deep into injury time! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish.
He's had a shot! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish.
And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello, everybody. And a quick
Ibrahimovic
announcement now. We
voted
would like
man
to
of the
ask you all
match,
to kindly
and
stay seated
deservedly
during the
so.
match. Thank
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set. Shot, surely! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now, he's got space here. But
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Looking for the run. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Impressive jump! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Aimed beyond the defence. Diouf. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He'll fancy himself from here. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Roberto Carlos! Oh, it rattles the bar. Tries to play it through. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham has been caught there. It's a foul. Roberto Carlos ready to try one.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, off the bar! Knocks it into space. Albert Ferrer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Milan do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter.
Bellingham! Just eases him off the ball. Quality ball. Threads one in. Mohamed Salah. And he cuts out the supply. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Looking for a runner. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thuram. And it's Pirlo. Has a look and place it forward. Mohun Bagan have it back and can go again.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Dani Olmo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. There will be a throw-in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
3 minutes at a time.
Mateus. And the pass is intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Milan coming in at
Please take
half-time,
this opportunity
leading
to
by
pay a
1
visit
goal
to
to
our
nil.
official store where memorabilia
I thought
from
that was a
today's
decent
match are now
45 minutes of
available.
football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. And so the action is resumed.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
And it's Azar. It's a searching pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And this is Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Hazard. And this is Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, easy pickings there. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. He's got away. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. Nicely weighted. And he shoots! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Salah. Ronaldo is onto this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's a pretty loose pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Schmeichel. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Bagan clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And they've got rid. Desai cuts out the pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, Red, nice interception. Just 5 minutes left. Caught offside that time. Albert Ferrer gets it away. And here's Azar.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to
There
try
will be
again.
3 minutes at a time.
Now the ball's gone astray. Mateus getting this one clear. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very